keeping, whether for their beauty or for sentimental reasons. And I'm here at the Iowa Arboretum with Dr. Anne Marie van der Zanden from ISU. So Anne Marie, what's the best way to preserve your flowers?
It really depends on what flower it is that you're trying to preserve. There's some rules of thumb that are going to work regardless of what you're doing. So the first and most important is that you pick your flowers early in the morning. You want to get them when they are their freshest and they've got as much moisture in them as possible. One of the other things that I like to do is when I harvest them is to make sure that I choose them and have really long stems on them. That way, when I get ready to put them into an arrangement or something, I can make them shorter if I need to, but I've got more stem to start with. Once you've gathered them up, I like to use rubber bands, for example, on these delphiniums, and just take the rubber band and wrap it around a few times. That way, as the stems dry out, although they'll shrivel a little bit, the rubber band is flexible enough that it'll still hold your bunch together. And then when you are drying them, when you're air drying them, the best thing is to hang them in a cool, dark place. Probably not your basement because it's too high in humidity, but someplace maybe in a closet where they will dry relatively quickly without that extra humidity that you might have in other parts of your house.
Okay. Now, what are some of your favorite flowers to dry?
Well, I certainly like the delphiniums because they tend to dry fairly well. Another plant that I like to dry are larkspur because they also dry very nicely when you air dry them. And I also enjoy drying things like these artemisias and the dusty miller because they also air dry very well. If you've got other plants that are more fleshy, you can use glycerin, which is just another method of drying them. So it kind of depends on what it is you're trying to dry. Some methods are better than others.
Where do you get the glycerin?
You can buy it at a craft store or a place like that. Really easy to do.
Okay, great. Thanks for the tips.
Sure.
And if you would like more information on drying flowers, be sure to log on to our websites. For Gardening in the Zone, I'm Liz Gelman.